Welcome to Parklands, Kenya, where tree-lined streets, high-rise apartments, and posh hospitals like MP Shah and Aga Khan whisper of wealth and prestige. It is a neighborhood that is kissed by elegance, and it is strategically nestled just a heartbeat away from the city's elite neighborhood, that is Westlands and Modaiga. But behind the shimmer lies a story only a few dare to tell. Hidden behind the glamour is deep sea, a slum that exists in complete contrast. It is a place where narrow alleyways and corrugated iron sheets speak of survival. Its residents not only battle poverty but also face the constant threat of eviction, a quiet fight to hold on to the only home they have ever known in the midst of Parkland's 6th Avenue. From here to wherever you're watching me from, adventure never stops. And so, guys, it's about time you buckle up your seatbelts for another adventure. On today's vlog, welcome to Parklands, one of Nairobi's most high-end neighborhoods. But this is not just about the glam. Behind the luxury lies a hidden reality that a few talk about: the deep sea slums. Stick with me as we uncover both sides of this surprising contrast, where on one side of Parklands, we have high-rise apartments, and on the other side, we have the deep-sea slums that houses thousands who call it home and are facing eviction threats with nowhere else to go. Welcome, this is Victoria Adventures. Parklands was not always this polished. It was initially named Parklands due to its proximity to the Nairobi Railway Park, a vast green space that was once a recreational park for the railway workers back in the early 1900s. Over the years, this area evolved into a vibrant neighborhood thanks to its strategic location and also accessibility. Originally, Parklands was reserved for the Nairobi's Asian community during colonial times, but today it is home to people from all walks of life, including the Kenyan Somalis and also Muslims who make the larger community here. The rich culture and history of this place is alive in its street and also the old buildings. Parklands is divided into several key avenues and streets that are home to both residential and commercial properties. These avenues are the main roads that make up the heart of the neighborhood, each with its own unique features. Today, Parklands stands as a hub of diversity, wealth, and culture. It is well known for its significant Indian, Muslim, and Somali communities. Walk down any street here and you'll notice the striking contrast between old and new, high-rise buildings, posh shopping malls like the Diamond Plaza, and towering residential apartments stand beside ancient temples, mosques, and schools that have been around this area for decades. When we look at the infrastructure development, we have the Parklands Road. This is one of the busiest roads in the area that connects Parklands to other parts of Nairobi, including Westlands and Muthaiga. It is lined with commercial buildings, schools, mosques, and temples, making it a lively part of the neighborhood. Parklands Road is also home to some of the area's most famous institutions that include the Aga Khan Hospital and the Diamond Plaza. Another key feature of Parklands is its pristine streets. Unlike other parts of Nairobi, you won't find hawkers blocking the sidewalks here. This is due to a stricter enforcement of city laws that ensure clear walkways, and order on the streets. The area also houses the renowned MP Shah Hospital, that is a leading healthcare facility in this region, and other prestigious institutions. The cleanliness and order you see today have contributed to the appeal of Parklands as a prime real estate destination. So, one of the unique aspects of Parklands is its strong religious presence. The Sri Temple is one of the most famous Hindu temples in Nairobi that stands as a symbol of the Indian community's deep cultural roots in the area. But religion in Parklands does not stop there. Mosques are an essential part of the neighborhood, with places like the Parklands Mosque catering to the Muslim community at large. It is not just the diversity of religion here, it is the harmony in which it exists, with people from all backgrounds walking the same streets and sharing the same spaces of religion. But what makes Parklands even more fascinating today is the rise of high-end apartments. Over the past few years, we have seen a boom in luxury real estate, with Somali Kenyan developers taking a prominent role in transforming this once residential area into a swanky urban landscape. Towering apartment blocks and gated communities have sprouted up, and many are being bought by a new generation of Nairobians looking for exclusivity and comfort. This is a clear sign of how the area is evolving, and while it brings prosperity, it also changes the very character of the neighborhood. Streets that once were home to small businesses and quiet homes are now boasting of skyscrapers and modern conveniences. So guys, so you see we have Parklands Medi Plaza, that building right there, and then this brown one, the one painted in brown, this is the famous Aga Khan University Hospital, yeah, and that is the emergency and accident wing, and then it extends over to this other side, like you can see. also benefits from its proximity to City Park, one of the Nairobi's largest and most beautiful green spaces. Whether you are looking to relax, enjoy a jog, or just get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, City Park is the place to be. The nearby City Park Market is a lively, colorful market where you find everything from fresh produce to handmade goods. Despite the rapid development, parts of Parklands have managed to retain their charm, including its gated communities that offer a sense of security and also exclusivity. That is the famous Concord in Parklands. Apartments zinajengwa ni kwenye kadhaa. Beautiful, right? But just around the corner from all this wealth lies a side of Parklands that many do not expect. Tucked behind the high-rises and leafy streets lies deep sea slum, a slum where survival is not just about day-to-day life, it's about holding on to something that might soon disappear in a blink of an eye. See, apartments, and this is deep sea slums down there. Tupitie hapa. Apartments on one side, and down there are slums. Deep Sea Slum is an informal settlement located near the affluent Parklands area, just behind the upscale Westlands and close to Bodega neighborhoods. Deep Sea is known for its stark contrast to the surrounding neighborhoods. It is a densely populated slum with limited access to basic services like clean water, sanitation, and proper housing. Deep Sea is home to thousands of people, most of whom live in small crowded spaces made of corrugated iron sheets. The area has always faced challenges like lack of proper sanitation, electricity, and clean water. But today, the situation is even more dire because the residents here are living under constant threat of eviction due to land ownership disputes and infrastructure developments like the road expansion. With government development plans in place, many fear they'll lose their homes, and this is the reality for so many who call deep sea slums a home. As we have seen today, Parklands is a neighborhood that tells two very different stories, from the luxury and prosperity of its high end streets to the struggles of deep sea. A part of this vibrant community is often overlooked. It is a place where contrasts collide and where there is wealth and beauty. There is also a harsh reality that needs to be acknowledged, and that is the resilience and strength of these communities fighting for their right to remain here.